Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Extinct Breeds Originals. And for this special episode on the series of Jurassic World Rebirth, this is our part 2 of the Tyrannosaurus Rex Jurassic World Rebirth custom. And here's our closer look. Hey there everyone, and this is part 2 of our Jurassic World Rebirth Tyrannosaurus Rex custom, and here it is in its full glory. Yeah, so that's our Tyrannosaurus Rex, guys, and I did a little bit of changes to it actually when I was looking at it. I think the stripe should be broader, so I went on ahead and added some more thickness into the stripes on the back of the Tyrannosaurus, and also added some more, I guess, scars on the face. But otherwise, here it is, guys. You can see how big it is compared to our raft over here that I custom. Well, it should have been round, but this is the only brick compatible raft that I was able to come up with. And look at it compared to the minifigure of a Stegosaurus that I recently made actually. So if you want to see, guys, how I actually repainted this and made some modifications to it, let me know in the comments below. Alright, so yeah, so our friend the Stegosaurus here, and also Eevee would be coming back later on for some size comparisons. So let's go on ahead with a closer look on our Tyrannosaurus Rex. So here it is, guys. You can see that the T-Rex in the Rebirth installment of the Jurassic World franchise is a little bit different than our Rexy. And let me just point out some of them. So one is the noticeable large subtympanic shield over here on the lower jaw. So this one is actually sculpted in, and I need to make some modifications to it using some clay. I also added some more ridges on the face over here so that it looks more gnarly than what it actually looks like. Added in some more sculpt here on the lower jaw so that the overall head here would be more boxy than the original Lego design to the T-Rex. It had smaller eyes than the usual, and I added here a higher neck ridge on the back over here. So it may not be very noticeable, but I added some more bulk to it. Another feature of the T-Rex there would be that it is much heavier set, and you can see here that I've actually made it chubbier and thicker than what it actually is as a Lego figure. As you can see here, this actually one stud is much larger than the actual one. You can see here that you can fit one more stud here over at the bottom part. Yes, I also made the legs a little bit longer so that this stands much higher than a regular Lego T-Rex. The tail is also noticeably longer as well. I also made the tummy or the abdomen much lower so that it looks more chubbier than what it actually is as a Lego figure. I guess one of the things that I may have missed to consider while doing this costume is that the arm should have rotated internally. So I would probably do that in some other time, because I haven't really got a lot of time now. So I went on ahead and pushed with proceeding with the video nonetheless. Yeah, so that's about it for the closer look, guys. It does have the same articulation of the usual Lego T-Rex with opening of the head over here. The neck can rotate like so because it's a ratchet joint. The arms can move back and forth, as well as that of the legs, as you can see here. Yes. I also added a Dukwa on the T-Rex because, you know, it wouldn't be a T-Rex if it didn't have those. And the tail, of course, can swivel like so. It also had 2x4 studs on the back, similar to what the T-Rex would have as Lego. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think of the Jurassic World Rebirth custom by yours truly, Extinct Bricks. Let's now move on to price comparisons. Okay guys, so here is our Tyrannosaurus Rex from Jurassic World Rebirth again, and we have here our new minifigure addition to the roster of mascots that I have, including that of EB and Triceratops and the Pteranodon minifigures. This is the Stegosaurus minifigure, and I actually modified this heavily so it would be more accurate, and repainted it as well. So if you guys want to, you know, want to see how I actually made it, just feel free to comment down below, and so I will put up a video for you guys, even if it's a short one. Alright, so comparing it with our Tyrannosaurus here, you can see that it's the T-Rex is quite massive. It is massive. So with a minifigure this size and a T-Rex this size, is actually much larger than a regular T-Rex, to be honest. So here's a comparison between a T-Rex and the Jurassic World Rebirth T-Rex and that of a human. And you can see that it actually is a really large T-Rex. Right, so let's now compare it with other figures that we have so far here on both channels. First, we have the what's this again? The Dilong Paradoxus. So the Dilong Paradoxus is actually a primitive relative of the Tyrannosaurus Rex, so that is why I included it here. Also, it's a very colorful figure. I think this is based off a golden peasant, and so that is why it's quite colored this way. The base of the Mesozoic line is quite an impressive line of T-Rex figures, and they have from colorful to less colorful ones, and this is one of the more colorful ones that they made. So comparing it, of course, with the T-Rex, although this is quite a large version of the Dilong Paradoxus, nonetheless it's actually based off a small figure. So yeah, so Dilong Paradoxus. Next up, we have the Nanook Tyrannus, which is one of my customs for a winter special from before, although we don't really have winters here in the Philippines. I wanted to at least have a feathered tyrannosaur at least in my collection, so I made a Nanooksaurus, and looking at it closely, you can see that I've added a lot of feathering details to it. It's made up of foam material, and it works well when you want to create several detailing such as this one on your figure. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, moving on to the next one, we have our reversion of the Teratophonius, and to be honest, there are multiple versions of the Teratophonius already that I've had, and it is quite unfortunate that I had to make changes from the first one to the second one to the third one. I think this is the fourth version of the Teratophonius, and for now I'm quite happy with it, although I would still see some points for improvements actually, and but for now I'm going to let it pass by and make this as as my somewhat of a final version of the Teratophonius. You can see that it does have really cool details in it. The head is quite good. To be honest, I really like it. Even the arms. The part here would be not so good, and the angle of the legs are also something that I can improve on. So I don't know. Maybe for now, that would be our Teratophonius, guys. And see how it compares with our Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's really quite small. Now moving on to a much larger species of Tyrannosaurus. This is the Albertosaurus, and although it has some muted colors on it, I really like how it had some pops of colors, like bright blues on the head. So, comparing it with our T-Rex, definitely it's a much smaller species, and as a figure, it is quite small also. And I really like how the patterns are very similar to the Jurassic World Rebirth T-Rex, as you can see here. But definitely there are a lot of, differences still in terms of coloration, hues, etc. Right, so another one would be the Displetosaurus, and this is in contrast of all other Tyrannosaurs that I've made so far. You can see that the patterns are quite odd for a Tyrannosaur because this is base of a snake. It does look like a snake, and it is colored like a snake. You can see that it's actually golden in color, and you can see that there's a golden sheen to it, and I really like how it looks like, and I think this is one of Mike's favorite colorations of what I've done so far for a theropod. Comparing it with our T-Rex, definitely this is one of our smaller species still. Yeah, so moving on, we have here several Rexes that we have. First up would be the prehistoric planet T-Rex that I made. So let me just adjust first the camera over here so that we have a better look at the two magnificent creatures over here. So you can see that they are very similar in size, although the prehistoric planet T-Rex here would be much lower, while this is a much taller one of a figure. They also both have thicker bodies, as you can see here. On the top view, they are quite similar, although technically I think that the Jurassic World T-Rex would look more chunkier than the prehistoric planet Tyrannosaur. So here it is, guys. So if you haven't seen the making on how I actually did this particular dinosaur, please check it out in the full video of this one in the description box below. Another one would be this one. This is the Jurassic World Rebirth version of the EB Toy Universe, and it's actually based off from the super colossal T-Rex of Mattel. It does have similar coloration to it, similar stripes, etc., and I think it captured the likeness of the figure, although Mattel wouldn't actually have a lot of details to it, but somehow EB Toy Universe was able to recreate that in this figure. And lastly would be the Tyrannosaurus of Jurassic World Dominion. Yeah, so this is a Jurassic World Dominion Tyrannosaurus Rex, the feathered one, where it was actually killed by the Giganotosaurus at the start of the movie, and it actually had a lot of details to it. I went crazy with putting feathers on the figure that it looked really scary but from this vantage point, but I think I did quite a good job in terms of recreating the T-Rex from that particular movie, and I really like it. So it's actually, but when you put the two Rexes side to side, you would see that they really do belong in that same universe. Alright, so that is our size comparisons for now. Let's now move on to Extinct Rex Pisiroco, and we have here all of the Rexes or Tyrannosaurs, I mean, that I've shown you here so far on this video. And if you do have other suggestions of other, theropods or even herbivores that you'd like to see here on the channel, then please comment them down below. Also, Ibi here, as well as our new guy, the Stegosaur minifigure. Let me know if you have suggestions for a name. Would like to remind you guys that all that you see here is actually available in our Extinct Rex playlist, but I'll also be placing individual links of each of the dinosaurs that you see here, so that you won't have to go through a really tons and tons of videos actually that I've already uploaded here on the channel. But if you'd like to, take the journey with me and go through each of the videos that I have, then I would be eternally grateful to you guys. Alright, so let's now move on to our roll call. First up, this is our Extinct Rex Jurassic World Dominion Tethered Tyrannosaurus Rex. This is EB Toy Universe Jurassic World Rebirth Super Colossal version of the Tyrannosaurus Rex. This is our Extinct Rex version of the Desplatosaurus, our Extinct Rex version of the Ratophonius. This is my Extinct Rex version of the Prehistoric Planet Tyrannosaurus Rex, my version of the Extinct Rex Albertosaurus, my version of the Nanosaurus, and Ibizo Universe version of the Dulong Paradoxus. And of course, to start the show here, this is our Extinct Rex Jurassic World Rebirth Tyrannosaurus Rex. And I hope you guys enjoyed this particular video, guys. If you did enjoy, then please consider subscribing to the channel. And so also please give this particular video a like, and sharing it with your friends would be really cool. So that's it, guys, for this particular custom video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next. Bye for now. Okay, guys, I know that you missed this as well as I did, so we're going to do this one more time, and this is Assembrix. Alright, so let's put the head here with the lower jaw. There you go. Let's attach this to the neck piece over here. Then let's put on the legs. This is the right leg, and here's the left leg. There you go. Let's put on the tail, and let's put on the arms. There, and this is the other one, and there it is, guys, our completed Tyrannosaurus Rex from Jurassic World Rebirth. Also, please do not forget to support our other channels, EB Toy Universe, The Adventures of Moira and Asher, and Tito Mike's Kitchen. Please watch their videos and support our channel by subscribing, guys. And as we always would say, let your inner dino break roar! Thanks everyone, bye!